So, Mark, obviously a disappointing result. Do you have any complaints about the scoreline at all?
Yeah, I think maybe we played Tuesday night. I think he took a lot out of the boys Tuesday night. We looked very flat on across the middle of the park. That's why we changed it at half time to a different shape. I think we never got the ball down and played like we did Tuesday night, which we're trying to promote that. We're trying to change the way we played from the start of the season, which is the hard part in football in such a short space of time. We took a lot of positives out of Tuesday, and I took some of the positives out of today. So, we're away next week. We've got a few injuries that's occurred us on Tuesday, and because we're short on the ground on our squad, it doesn't help. Because you rely on some of the reserve boys to come in. So we've got to pick them back up again on Tuesday. Carry on with the sessions that we're doing, keeping our new shape the way we are and working with it. That's the objective of it all.
It does seem that your sort of new shape, your new way of approaching it seems to be working. I mean, on where it was a very competitive game. Yes, the result wasn't what you'd want, but very competitive and good football.
I think you're right coming across there. I think it's going to take a bit of time to turn it around. With bearing in mind in 3 weeks we brought 6 new players in, so they've got to learn to play the way we're playing. They've got to learn the rest of the squad players. So we're promoting it, trying as quick as we can in training sessions. Our shape and everything, but as you know, it don't work just straight overnight. You have to work within pre-season doing that and bringing a new squad in, which most of it is a new squad. So I think another 2 or 3 weeks, then we can try and settle and then play the shape that we want to play. We had a very good chance getting back in the game second half. We changed the shape into it second half, and it was more positive second half. We got the ball forward, trying to get the ball behind them. Where they was a little bit weaker at the back, flat on the back four. We had a few chances, and you don't get many chances this, you have to take them. Regarding our free kick first half, I think our wall was a deflection, but I don't think the wall was tight enough to where it had to be, and obviously there's a new keeper in goal as well. So it's difficult when you've got all new players and new faces. They have to blend into the way you're thinking and the way you're playing.
You mentioned new goalkeeper, and obviously Alex Reid, both 2 players signed in the last couple of days straight into the starting lineup. How do you sort of rate how both of them did?
Well, obviously, Reid's got a history and background. He's got experience. He needs to be playing more minutes to get his fitness levels back. He knows that. We know that when we took him on, because the last recent clubs he's been at, most of the clubs he's been on the bench and then being brought on and being put in different out positions instead of playing a centre forward's position. He's played like left side, right side, and it don't suit him. So we've got to persevere with that one for a few weeks and work him hard in the training sessions. The goalkeeper issue there, obviously the guy's out on loan from Orient, so we've got to work. He's got to learn to work with us, because their type of way of playing at Orient is obviously different the way we play with their shape and everything they play. So yeah, I'm pleased with the signings, and this team is lying 5th in the league, So now we've got a chance of going away next week with some mid-table sides to try and get 3 points back in front of where we want to be.
And obviously, we're probably far enough away from the relegation zone. That's not a consideration. We're probably far away now from playoffs. So, how are you sort of motivating the players? What's your target, if you like?
I mean, our target. We've got 13 games to play. Getting in the playoffs is not an impossibility. It is possible. We just need to get that 3 points back on the score sheet to go forward with that. Yeah, and work with that, and then work with the second game. Now we've got a settled squad. I've got enough players in positions where we need to cover them with experience. We now need to keep the training sessions up, and the tempo, what we work at, we've got to keep them working at. I just think, next 2 or 3 games, charter us into where we want to be. And it'd be great to finish in the top 10, or just above mid-table, and then we can go into pre-season, bring some more players in, and work for next season, because it's been a mixed up season where I picked up and took it off, as everyone knows. So that doesn't happen overnight. You have to, the more you put in, the more you'll get out. And we've said that to the players, you know what I mean? They did look tired today, admittedly. It was a lot of minutes when they put in on Tuesday night, and we were the better footballing side. But we can't use that as a reasoning for this game today. The opportunities were there, so and we was limited on the opportunities, and then you have to take them.